Alright, hello, welcome back to some more predictions of the Worlded Cup World. We are here again to try and catch up on me falling behind. If you don't know the reason I fell behind, come on, you should know by now. I've said it in a few past few videos, and it's also on the YouTube in a community tab. So if you don't know, go have a look Gand and then come back. Basically, it was my mum's birthday on Sunday, and I spent most of the day doing that, which meant I couldn't record. And then Saturday, I was working all day, so I couldn't record. I think I recorded one that day, or maybe two at most. So we're on the catch-up grind now, but we're doing all right. We're still ahead of the actual real life games, and that's what I'm really trying to continue doing. And obviously, the games will get less and less, so I've got really no pressure on myself, to be honest, or a little amount of pressure on myself. I'm not putting pressure on myself because there's no need. Today, though, we've got Belgium versus Senegal, and I need to check something before we begin. As well, if you've not been watching in real life, so far we've had what, four knockout games? We've had two late winners and two penalty shootouts in four separate games. So the round of 32 is paying off quite well in real life. It's been a bit dramatic. And we've had one absolute total and utter shock as Germany are knocked out of the World Cup. Paraguay beat them on penalties. It's the first World Cup shootout Germany have lost ever, which is mental. But let's get on with the settings then for this one. Taking a look at the 10 minutes, of course, for each half. Legendary, difficulty level, competitive mode on, play best difficulty on. Quick subs on the EA Sports red and white ball is one we will continue to use throughout the round of 32. Always with the full match intro. The Stadion, we're going to go this way this time. It'll be Providence Park, won't it? So, or do we just go with the Sports Illustrated? I think I'm going to do that because I'll not use that in a little bit. Custom, summer, I think it's like middle of the it's like midnight, isn't it? So I'm going to put it to like 7 p.m. And, yep, ball same, natural grass, bright green pitch. And just before we go in, because there has been an update, we're going to go have a look at the audio settings because it likes to do this thing where it puts the music on. The music always on, sometimes turns itself back on when it's been an update. So just checking that as well, covering all bases. Now, take a look at the teams before we head into this one. It's two quite evenly matched teams, two quite interesting teams, and two teams that will obviously be hoping to get through. But you would feel Belgium will be looking to get through in terms of, well, they're meant to be better than they actually are. They've actually shown at World Cups, so who knows? But the Belgium team is on the left. Senegal team is on the right. It is Courtois in goal. De Kuiper and Meunier as the fullbacks. Michele and... Sorry, I got hiccups. Michele and then Goy, the centre-backs. I believe Goy got sent off in real life, so I think he's suspended for this one. Either that or he's sent off in the second game and suspended for the third one. The games have gone by thick and fast. I'm not being able to watch every single one of them. Tielemans and Raskan in the midfield, with Tielemans captaining the side. Trossard off the left, Selmakers off the right, De Bruyne at cam, and then Romelu Lukaku at striker. It's an interesting one, but I suppose you go with experience in a situation like this to see if he can get you through. I don't hate it, but I don't rate Lukaku anymore. So, but who knows? All right, is my deduction from that. Who knows? Mendy in goal for Senegal. It is Diatta and Diouf as the fullbacks for the African side. Niakate and Koulibaly as the centre backs, with Koulibaly captaining the Senegal side. Yeah, Gay and Gay as right. Okay, that's not going to get confusing as the CDM pairing. Mane off the left, Sarr off the right, Kamara at cam, and Nicolas Jackson leading the line up top as well. I think it was Papa Gay who put on a thunderbolt past Iraq, and he had a couple of good goals. I think he scored two good goals in that game, if memory serves me correct. So he is up for it. He is in form and he is ready to go. I think we're all ready to go. So at the Sports Illustrated Stadium, 10-minute half length, legendary difficulty, authentic game type on a sunny evening. It's Belgium versus Senegal. Just before we load in as well, the weather's quite weird outside, so any connection issues, I'm trying to fix that for you. But in all seriousness, if it goes a bit laggy or a bit, choppy, I apologise in advance.
Two sides are primed to give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of relentless end-to-end action. We should be in for a cracker. A warm welcome on what is a perfect day to watch football. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary, along with Sue Smith, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Belgium facing Senegal.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
I honestly don't know which way this one's going to go. I haven't really got a prediction in mind yet, so while the anthems, etc. are going on, I'm going to be thinking about what way I think this is going to go. Because it genuinely is one of those 50-50 ones again. There's a lot of them.
This is the Belgium team sheet.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker.
Rudy Garcia's team looks like this for Belgium. Decent depth on the bench. Should they need anything, of course, the best goalkeeper in the world, Sen Lamens, has arrived here as well. And that's not me exaggerating, he is the world's best goalkeeper. If you think I'm wrong, then that's more on you than it is on me, because I'm right. So, both tell you, really.
Thank you for joining us today.
Senegal's side looks like this. Papetiao picking a very strong side, obviously, aiming to get to the round of 16 with his nation. Will it come to fruition? I hope so. I really do. It looks as if it's going to be Belgium kicking off proceedings here at the Sports Illustrated Park. Belgium in the red going left to right. Senegal in the white going right to left. It is going to be a very close one. And there's been more close ones in this World Cup than I would have anticipated so far. Because so far in these predictions, it's been kind of one-sided in most teams' favours. Or very close in terms of the 90 minutes. But there's only been one extra time and or penalties. Obviously, in real life, that's been different. There has been multiple extra times, multiple penalties.
That's excellent work to come and take the ball away.
We've had Canada winning 1-0 in a game where it was, well, very, very close.
Idrissa Gueye. Gueye.
I thought I heard my cat.
Moussa Niakate. Pap Gueye. Idrissa
I
Gueye.
didn't know what my cat was doing. Yeah, we've had a lot of games that have ended 1-0. Well, right. Basically, so far the 4 knockout games have happened since about up to streaming time. We've had Canada and South Africa. That was 1-0 to Canada in the 90. It was 90 plus 2, I believe the goal came in. We had Brazil versus Japan, which I didn't watch because I was at work, and that was another game that went long. It was 90 plus 6 from Martinelli, of all people. Martinelli. And then we had the Germany-Paraguay game, where it went all the way to penalties. Germany had a extra time goal ruled out, which
And out of
should have
play
been ruled
goes
out.
for a throw-in.
It's an independent adjudicator's decision and not mine. But I would have said no, to be the devil's advocate. But also, I'm kind of glad it was, because we got to see Paraguay win on penalties, which is massive.
A little sloppy on the ball there.
And I fell asleep during it, but Morocco, the other team as well, to get through on penalties after a 1-1 draw in regular time. I think I predicted something like that in the predictions. It was either 1-1 draw I predicted, or it was something along those lines that I predicted. So it's been a lot of drama so far in the knockouts, and I hope that continues. But it also makes me feel like there's probably not much more drama to come.
Nicely kept in, that's good
Which I hope there is, except for the England game. I hope that's drama-free. I hope England and Congo is a drama-free, no bullshit game. However, it's England, so something's going to happen that shouldn't. Sailmakers into Raskin, De Bruyne, Lukaku, putting it back.
De Bruyne.
But yeah, so far in predictions, we only have one that has gone to extra time. That was Mexico and Ecuador. Lukaku just off target, and that didn't go all the way to spot kicks. That was settled in the 120 minutes. So I guess we'll see if we do have anything like that to come. Mendy tries to find Mane. It's intercepted by Meunier. De Bruyne, the player to watch. His experience will be telling in this kind of game, to be fair. Lukaku, Trossard can't get there ahead of Koulibaly. And it's headed back to Mendy. The distribution is poor here from Edouard Mendy, because now the Kuiper wins it back, and it's going to be Belgium to come again. Raskin, De Bruyne, Salamakers gets closed down. And it should be away enough by Senegal, but I'm not relying on it until the ball is actually out of that little danger area.
Mane. Gay. Jackson. The anticipation rising with this move.
Gay. I guess it'd be difficult to go between Gay and Gay here, so I don't know if I'll just call one Ghana. Bruyne. Salamakers.
Promising forward burst.
Meunier.
Thomas Meunier. Lukaku. Ball one, well read. Mane.
Mane. Through to Diouf.
It's nice possession. Is there a goal
Gay.
to take the lead coming?
Kamara, Raskin, De Bruyne, Trossard, Lukaku, Tielemans. Now the Kuiper, could he find a way through here? I think De Bruyne ran offside, or not De Bruyne, Trossard ran offside, which would have been the option, but now he's got the ball, and it's Salamakers. Couldn't slot it through. It's played long, Diouf closes it down. Diakate, very riskily playing it across his box, and Diatta clears it away, and it has worked out for Senegal, but that could have gone rogue there, that could have gone wrong.
Gay. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Raskin. Leandro Trossard.
Trossard. Outside to Salamakers. Meunier. Raskin. De Bruyne. Salamakers. Into Tielemans. They're just kind of passing it around. It's hard to commentate their names over and over again, so we'll see what happens here. The Kuiper though plays it for Trossard. Lukaku, I think, is on. He's not scored though. He might have been off. I'm not sure what the decision there was. It looks as if it was offside. Goal kick goes the way of Senegal.
Diatta. Well, after all this, you'd hope
Now
someone will
Kamara,
get a chance.
Jackson. Oh, Diatta's through on goal here. Oh, it's 1-0 Senegal. What are they doing?
Goal for 1-0.
Why has that not been closed down at all? Why has the right back been allowed to move with that much freedom and that much momentum then? Well, against the run of play, because I would say it's mostly been Belgium this first
Well, just look
30
how
or
he
so
gets
minutes.
his head up, spots the
But it's a
run,
great
sends
ball
it
through
off
from
the
Jackson.
pass.
Diatta has run all the way
Just
from
do
right
what
back
you want with the keeper.
and has
He
got the
just
easiest finish
smashes
of his
it.
life. He
Such
could have squared it
power
as
in
well
his
if he
strike,
really
it's
wanted to,
brilliant.
but finished it off himself. Believed in his own ability. Backed his beef there, and it is 1-0.
So off we go at 1-0.
Senegal coach very, very happy, as are the nation.
De Bruyne.
And now Belgium have got some catching up to do.
Leandro
Not like they've
Trossard.
not had chances, they just haven't put any away yet.
This is a good run.
They've had control of the game, but haven't had enough
That's
to
where it ends.
get this over the line.
Crépin Diatta.
And Diatta's through again here. The right back is getting freedom upon freedom, and Nicholas Jackson can't shoot in time. But Diatta is getting so much room that this is the way that Senegal have to keep coordinating their attacks, but also this is the way that Belgium have to work on their attacks, because they'll know there'll be space on the counter of that right back spot because Diatta's moving so far forward. So you got to think about it from both perspectives.
Diatta. Stubborn refusal to give up possession.
Oh, he's done brilliant to keep possession.
Tielemans.
Generally could go either way this one, but so far it's going the way of the Dutch, or not the way of the Dutch. That was real life. I'm mixing my real life games up with
Read his mind there. There's a
prediction
chance for
games,
the
because they
goal
went 1-0
now.
up. I think just before I went to, before I fell asleep. So that's why I'm getting
Nicholas
confused.
Jackson.
How confusing real life with in game. So far, Senegalese have the advantage.
Leandro Trossard. Nicolas Raskin. Setting up the chance. Mane.
But yeah, so far, been a lot of drama in the World Cup. Will there be more to come
Turnaround in possession.
in real life and in
Excellent
simulation?
positioning.
De Bruyne plays for Lukaku. Can he get past the Koulibaly? Nope, he can't. He has to use De Bruyne again, which is fine.
Chance to deliver into the
It's fine.
box.
If De Bruyne can make
Nice
something
and
go
easy
again
this,
here.
just
Raskan,
being patient.
De Kuiper, De Bruyne, De Kuiper. Oh, we nearly had two fullbacks scoring then.
So well to keep that
Nearly
out.
had two fullbacks scoring then. Diatta from right
Well,
back.
still behind
But,
here, but only due to some incredible goalkeeping. Surely it's
Senegal
only
in
a
the lead.
matter
It could have been
of
De
time if
Kuiper
they
from left
keep
back,
piling the pressure
putting
on
Belgium
like
level.
this.
No time to think about what might have been there, though. Mane.
And I'll be honest with you, did I predict?
Gay.
My prediction was 2-1 to Belgium after extra time.
Near
But I don't know if I ever said it.
Idrissa Gay.
So if I didn't say it, that's what it is. If I didn't say it, that's still what it is, so don't worry. I could spend most of today actually, and tomorrow while I'm not recording, and just figuring out the spreadsheet, which I never finished. And I know I said I'd abandoned it, but I don't know. I kind of don't want to leave it half done, even though I don't think there's a lot of interest in it.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Nobody's particularly asked about it, so I'm presuming it's not a lot of worries in it. Makers gets into De Bruyne, but it's away by Diouf. It looks as if Senegal will go into the break at least a goal up, potentially 2 goals up if they can get his attack right.
Crépin Diatta.
Injury time, there is 1 minute. Diatta,
Intercepted. Great
blocked by De
reading of the
Kuiper.
game. Tielemans.
Belgium need to move now if they want an attack, but I have a
Leandro
feeling that
Trossard.
they're just going to accept, I think, the 1-0 deficit at the break, although De Kuiper moving it forward. Finds Trossard. No, he doesn't. Diatta gets there first. Diatta's been really good defensively as well as being the man who scored the goal, so a good half from him. And a good half from Senegal's POV as well, because even though they've not been the better team in terms of possession, they've got what they needed, and that is a goal so far.
Proving particularly hard to play against. He's causing problems.
Well,
So let's just see if there's more to come, shall we?
Obviously got the goal to put them in
Maybe
front,
Senegal will
but he's
get 2 up.
lively
Maybe
throughout
Belgium
too.
get back in
Hopefully
this.
see a little bit more
Who
of that in the
knows?
second half.
I don't. I don't know how the bloody simulations work in this game, God forbid. If I knew, things would be a lot easier. Taking a look at the stats in at the break. It's exactly what I'm saying. Like, Belgium have had the better of the game, but Senegal have had one chance in taking it. 52-48 in terms of possession for Belgium. 4 shots to 1 as well. And 1 goal expected to 0.7. With Belgium just having a little edge on every stat. However, the edge they don't have on, the one stat they don't have the edge on, is what I'm trying to say. But I've just woken up and I'm still trying to accustom myself. It's been 1 shot on target each from both teams. But the shot on target for Senegal has been far more important as it's gone in. Take a look at performances at the break, then seeing how the players look at half-time. Crepin Diatta from right back. I didn't realise he was a right back. I know he's a winger, but maybe he moved to right. Maybe he could play both. What I do know is that he's the one that's made a difference. A goal and a 7.7 for him as Senegal take an all-important lead. El Hadji Malik Diouf doing well at left back as well. The fullback's putting on a shift today, 7.3 for him. Edouard Mendy with a 6.9. The 1 shot on target from Belgium. He did put a save on. I think it was quite an easy one, wasn't it? Was it? I'm trying to remember what the shot was. I can't remember, but I do know there was a shot from quite close range. I think he held on to it. Koulibaly, 6.9 as well, doing alright. The captain, trying to keep things afloat at the back. Lamine Camara, trying to get things forward as well, 6.9. I don't really see him as a centre attacking mid, but that's why we got him today. Niakate, a little bit below par. So is Sadio Mane. The Gaze, not like that. Down at 6.6 to 6.5. And it's Malassar and Nicholas Jackson haven't really been able to get themselves involved. However, Jackson did manage to get the assist. Did play through that really nice ball. Actually, it was a really good pass through to Crepin Diatta for the 1-0 lead. 6.3 for him. But just because he hasn't been scoring himself doesn't mean he hasn't been helping others. So good half from Senegal. For Belgium, man of the match so far is KDB, Kevin De Bruyne. He is a player to watch, of course. So he needs to be the one to try and get things going in the second half. Nicholas Raskan, the Rangers midfielder, putting in a good little shift. I wouldn't say he's been 7.9, but he's not been awful. Thomas Meunier is 7.3. Again, similar story, although Mane has been kept very, very quiet, so you've got to give him some credit. Leandro Trossard, he's trying to get himself involved as well, 7.1. Same with Salamakers, who struggled a little bit more on that right-hand side, I would say. Diouf's had him kind of marshalled. 7 right for him, and then Ngoy is 6.9. Not a great showing from either centre-back, but Ngoy has been the better one, I would say. Or at least the game would say. Tielemans has been meh. The Kuipers had the opportunity. That was on target. Yeah, I remember now, because he was like really close up, and it was a good save from Mendy. But other than that, defensively, eh. Lukaku, haven't been able to drag him into the game yet. 2 shots, neither of them hitting the target. Brandon Michelli, not doing well at the back. And Thibaut Courtois has had 1 shot against him, and it's gone past him. So, poor from usually a goalkeeper you'd be very much reliable on, or you'd be relying on. One of the best ever to do it, and he's just not really done it today yet. But Belgium have options. Belgium have opportunity, although Senegal also have a very strong will as well. So it'll be interesting to see which way this one goes. Will Senegal hold on or potentially add to their lead to advance to round of 16? Or will Belgium cause a bit of drama, a bit of strife, and maybe we'll see more extra time potentially? No changes at the half, so let's get into the second and let's see how this pans out.
And we're back underway for the second.
What game is this in the entire World Cup? I need to do a little bit of research. I believe this is 81. Which means we are getting into the ascendancy. As much as I enjoy his World Cup predictions, it'd be nice to stop recording again. Like, it'd be nice to not be doing YouTube again for a bit. It's just only kind of a one-time return, or a 104-time return, I suppose.
Tielemans. Now De Bruyne. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. And a cross that could be dangerous. Danger cleared, but the goalkeeper might want a word after that. Idrissa Gueye. Crepandiata. Gay. Mane. Gay. Pap Gay. Well, as long as they keep the ball, they win the game.
Yeah, they're enjoying themselves, aren't they?
Subs requested for Belgium. I think they're going to go for a different tactic the second half. Why didn't they do that at half time? My question of the day.
Oh, that's really well cut out. That's a good ball.
One back by Senegal. It's going to be a while for these subs to come on as well, because you noticed in these simulations the ball doesn't go out of play an awful lot. So they'll have to wait.
Really nicely played. What can they do with this now?
Effort grabbed by Courtois in the end. And now looking to counter-attack potentially here, but I think they want to make these changes really. But obviously, Salamakers, mate, use your brain.
Well, Jeff Shreves is pitch side for us and has an update on that injury.
Oh, horrible injury to his shoulder there. Landed right on top of it.
Raskan
But he's
got
tough.
some news
Now
about
he
him,
can
maybe
carry on.
got an injury. Or a knock of some sort, potentially.
Koulibaly.
Koulibaly. Diatta onto Gay. Now Sarr. Diatta, difference maker. Gonna try and send it down the line here. Plays inside actually. Sarr unable to keep onside, but does have the ball now. Can't get it past the Kuiper.
Could get it over now.
Diatta. And Sarr just try to play it between themselves here.
Really good
Trossard.
interception to take the ball.
Can he get it away? Maybe not. Courtois does though. And KDB can't win the header. It's Sarr who wins it, and now it's Senegal who come again. Come again? No, I said come again. I don't know what the point of that was. Well, I just had a thing pop up on my thing say World Cup Day 20, and I just realised how fucking far we are in this World Cup. That is mental, bruv. I've missed about half of it, I would say. Watch the other half.
Getting physical, working hard. Kevin De Bruyne. On to Tielemans. Raskin. Now Tielemans. Out of play. Throw in to come. Well, he's certainly made his mark on the game. And now time for someone else to have a go.
Change is now being made. I think there's changes from both sides in the end, the amount of time it took. Jeremy Doku on for Salamakers on the Belgian side of things. And Jacobs on for Diatta, the goal scorer coming off for Senegal. Will Doku make a difference down that right hand side for Belgium to try and get them back in this one? I guess time will tell.
Closed it down well. Ismail Assar. Idrissa Gay.
Tielemans. Trossard. Lamine Kamara.
Gay.
Gay.
Gay. Happy to just keep the ball here, drawing out the opposition. Jacobs.
It could be a Senegal second here. The second half has been rather low key.
Gay. This is lovely football, moving defenders around.
Jolly gets it away.
A good spell on the ball. Doku.
It's away. Doku. De Bruyne. Raskin. Now Tielemans. They need to move this forward now, Belgium. The time is of the essence.
Raskin. Mounier. Koulibaly. Pap Gay.
Gay.
Idrissa Gay.
Across the Ghana Gay here. Senegal could just see
20
this out, and I
minutes
think
left
they
to
will. Belgium haven't done anything that's really, you know,
Gay.
attacking the second half. They were better in the first half.
That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Possession lost and won. Raskin. On to Munier. Tielemans.
Tielemans out wide to Doku.
Jeremy Doku.
Goes down by Munier, but it's not away. This Belgium side, I feel like they've regressed
Mane.
since the half.
Perfect threaded through ball. Solid clearance.
It's going to be away.
Yeah, nothing fancy. Just got it away from danger. Gives them time to breathe.
Doku. Again, he hasn't had the chance to feature yet. He might feature now. Lukaku is a fucking idiot. Why is he still on the pitch?
Ismail Assar. Gay. Koulibaly. Ismail Jakobs. Niakate. Gay. Musa Niakate. Pap Gay. Ismail
Ball
Assar.
comes forward. Sar to Jackson.
Kalidou
They are
Koulibaly.
just playing it around Belgium at this point. I feel like it's going to be
Ismail
closed
Jakobs.
out by the African side unless there's some late drama that I'm unaware of. It just doesn't feel like there's enough here
Musa
for
Niakate.
Belgium to get a level. They've controlled the possession of Senegal this second half, and it's been hard to commentate on, which is why I haven't done a lot of it. But it's also been the right play. Just very boring, isn't it? For neutrals, it's quite boring. For if you are the one in the lead with the possession, you obviously want to keep it as long as you can. Belgium can't string a fucking pass together,
Pap Gay.
so I don't think that they're going to get a goal. Unceremoniously dumped out in around the 32. It's an early exit for Belgium once again. It's looking like De Bruyne, Tielemans gets in the way. Lukaku, Trossard back to Lukaku. And again, it's cut out. It does fall to Tielemans this time. Doku, Raskan, Lukaku. What? Look at the fucking player before you pass. It doesn't take a lot. Just don't pass for the sake of it.
Kevin De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, Lukaku. I'm gonna flip my fucking lid. Whose idea was it to start Lukaku?
Niakate.
He hasn't passed the parcel once here. Oh my god, this is poor from Belgium. This is really, really poor from Belgium.
Now De
They're just
Bruyne.
not looking where they're passing it.
Raskin.
And I know they want to get forward and get the goal, but you have to actually
De
find
Bruyne.
someone to pass it to. They've only 4 minutes left now, and I think it might be over for them, but Raskan, Trossard,
Delivered into the
ball
middle.
out wide towards Doku. It's going to be headed away by Juve. There's nobody challenging Ghana Gay here for that one, so it's an unchallenged win back. But Leandro Trossard does win it back, and then passes it back to the... Fuck me! Yeah, go on Senegal, have it. You deserve it. I wanted a bit of extra time here, but I didn't realise Belgium were going to be so fucking piss poor
Mane.
in the second half. I can't believe it.
Gay.
That is... This might be one of the worst knockout games I've had yet.
In position, this.
I was really thinking, oh, this is going to go extra time. Maybe a bit of drama here. But Belgium have decided that they don't want to play football properly, so... They're going to have to go forward now. No going backwards. Or...
Thomas Munier.
Oh my god, the decision making from this country is perplexing. They've got...
Tielemans.
This might be one of the worst second half performances I've seen from a nation. They might have time here, they might be given time. They're not given time. Thank fuck, because the ref has put us out of our misery of watching Trossard just pass it back to them anyway.
Yeah, it was a real competitive match. Both teams creating opportunities, but I think on the balance of play, they deserved the result.
Oh, We know what a good player he is, and he's really shown it
Fucking
today.
hell. Well, that was a
Your
boring
verdict,
second
sir?
half, but Senegal,
Yeah,
you got to
good
give credit to them.
performance,
They
and a really
did see it
critical
out,
goal to give
and
them
it
the
was
lead.
Crepin
They just
Diatta
couldn't cope
that
with
got
his
the
movement
goal.
today.
Will this happen in real life? I guess we'll see if we see Senegal again, but in terms of simulation, the answer is yes. The answer is that we will see Senegal again, and that we will be missing Belgium, which, honestly, if they perform like they do like that in real life, is fully fucking deserved, because that second half was shameful. It was really fucking shameful. However, it is game over for this one, as Legendary AI wins once again. And taking a look at the statistics, there was no shots in the second half. Wow. I thought it might burst into life here. It went the opposite way, and absolutely fuck all happened. No wonder I couldn't commentate on it, because there was nothing to commentate on. 54-46 in terms of possession for Senegal in the end, who did what they had to do, held the ball, held it well. 4 shots to 1 in favour of Belgium, who still had the 1 shot on target. 1 expected goal to 0.7, but Senegal, like we said in the first half, we'll say it again, took the chance that they had. It was Crepin Diatta that managed to get the job done for the African side. I can't believe that Belgium didn't fucking do a bit more there, to be honest with you, but Crepin Diatta gets man of the match, as he should, the sole goal scorer, and actually put in a good defensive performance for his subbed off. 7.8 for him. Pape Gay in the midfield was 7.4. Just started passing it around, which is what you need to do to keep control, keep possession, and don't allow the opponents to attack onto you. So it's smart, really. El Hadji Malik Diouf with a 7.1. Idrissa Gana Gay with a 7.1 as well. Lamine Kamara, 7 rating. Let's have a look at passing numbers here, see if any of these get dropped, but I think they're all good. Kalidou Koulibaly doing enough at the back, 7 rating. To be honest, in the second half, there wasn't a lot to do at the back because Belgium didn't really do anything to attack. Niakate with a 6.8. Mendy in the end get a 6.8, making the 1 save that he needed to from De Kuiper's first half effort. And looking at this, underwhelming from some of these players, but I mean, they eventually got through, so you can't really begrudge him too much. Nicholas Jackson, lowest rated today, however, he did get an assist and a 6.3. And in simulation, he's been responsible for numerous last-minute winners, so it's like, well, you can maybe forgive him a little bit. For Belgium then, very, very underwhelming, to be honest with you. The midfield get the plaudits, but realistically, it's not the midfield that wins games unless the midfielders are going to score the goal for you. 7.6 for Kevin De Bruyne, 7.5 for Nicolas Raskin, and they were the two that were just the main factors. Raskin even had an injury for a bit, and he was still doing better than most. And Goy, the better of the centre-backs, with 7 rating, but other than that, it is poor. Tielemans, not great. Meunier, kind of decreased, regressed in that second half. Salmakers got dragged. Trossard. They did kind of go more wings with Belgium, this formation. They did kind of go more attacking strength on an equaliser, but didn't actually attack. Like, they did the formation change, they just didn't do the instructions. They didn't say, well, go and get a goal, fellas. They just said, well, we'll look like this and see what happens. De Kuiper is 6.6, Lukaku 6.3, Doku didn't really come on and change anything, and Thibaut Courtois, the Real Madrid shot stopper, 1 shot on his goal and he couldn't save it, and that is what has put Senegal through Crepin Diatta. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up another round of 32 match. We've had some good ones so far in simulation, and we've had some poor ones. This has to go in part of the poor category. It's smart from Senegal in the second half to just hold Belgium off, but in terms of a neutral's perspective, in terms of entertaining viewing, kind of poor, wasn't it, really? But thankfully it's making up for it in real life with a lot of drama. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you very, very soon for the next, as we try to get back on schedule ASAP Rocky.